What's going on? I've got a couple different things I'm going to do today. Today I'm going to go for a ride and I'm going to experiment with exposure. I've never really looked into it much. Today I'm going to be using 0.0 EV and I'm going to be doing ISOs of 100 and 200, maybe change that up depending on how it turns out. I'm going to be doing it on my Action 3 and I'm also going to be using the DJI Mic. There, I'm going to use two mics today. I'm going to put one mic mounted inside my helmet, and I'm going to put the other mic in a pocket to try to see if I can get a little bit better sound from the bike and still be able to hear the audio from the mic in my helmet. So let's do it. And one more thing, don't make fun of me because I have a Cowboys pullover on, okay? I'm not a Cowboys fan. I just like this pullover and it's comfortable. So I've got a lot of Chiefs gear too. I'm a Chiefs fan, all right? So don't make fun of me for that.
All right, hope everybody's having a fine day. It's a nice one here. All right, we're gonna start off with, we've got EV at 0.0 and we've got exposure at 100. All right, so we're gonna give that a run. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. It is a beautiful day here. All right. I got to get a little better at switching my camera settings on the go. Familiarize myself with the camera a little bit more. Man, it is just gorgeous today. It's mid-70s. I think it's 75. Fall in Missouri. Is beautiful. All right, so I was learning a little bit about exposure and EV and ISO, those sorts of things. I got the EV set at 0.0 and I got the ISO set at 100. Now that I mentioned it might be 200, I better look at the ISO when I get stopped. See how it looks. It's a little bit cloudy. I wouldn't say it's just partly cloudy. It's not really overcast. This is my first day riding in gloves. My gear is starting to filter in a little bit. I got my Rucka gloves in today. They need a breaking in big time. If anybody has any advice on how to break in gloves, let me know in the comments, please. I ordered a medium, and it was a one size down or a half a size down from what it said I should get. There wasn't an exact size, so I kind of had to go up or down. I was told to go down, so I went down because they're leather, so I've got to break them in. All right, man. Yeah, it's different riding in gloves, especially since they're a little tight. I don't have much freedom with my fingers and stuff, so I'm gonna have to find a way to break these in ASAP. I saw somebody soak theirs in a bucket of water. I didn't want to go to that extreme, but if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. Anybody have any tips, I'd much appreciate that. All right, the mics still sound good. Today I'm using two mics. I've got one mounted with Velcro inside my helmet, and I've got the second DJI mic in my pocket. They both have dead cats on, and I'm gonna try to blend in the sound of the bike a little bit instead of just my voice. I like to be able to hear a little bit more bike sound than what I was hearing with one mic and just my helmet. So you guys let me know what you think. The Vespa's running good today. Visor's down on my helmet. I forget you guys can't see that through your view. Visor's down. I've got a dark smoke visor on this helmet, and it is just right when there's just a little bit of sun like this. It's just perfect. Nice to see the sun come out. That's gonna change my exposure. I've got it on auto, but there's still a setting which in the Osmo Action 3 you set the EV and then you set the ISO, and then when you turn it back to auto, it flickers between several different settings. So we'll see how those look. I'm gonna do a little bit of both. Most of my footage from past videos has been on EV setting of 0.3. So today is 0.0. See how that looks compared to what I've been shooting. It's cloudy today, just a little bit. So that could change. It's going to change a lot. The Rucka gloves are a little bit tight. Got to learn how to stretch these out. All right, change up some settings. All right. This try, the ISO is going to be 100-200 with the EV set at 0.0 or just 0.3. All right, we're going to see how that works. Let's roll. All right, I'm gonna get the hang of this camera thing. All right, it's partly sunny. Plane flying up there. Kind of cool. If the camera can see it or not. All right. Partly cloudy. ISO is 1-200. And it's set to auto. I like the Rocksteady Plus setting on the Action 3. I think I liked it better than just Rocksteady. That was my impression to watching the videos. You guys might watch the videos. I've got a couple where I switch it around. My last ones I've been using Rocksteady Plus, and I just like I like how it frames the handlebars and, you know, in that vicinity. And just I'm gonna have to try the horizon balancing. I've heard it's not too good for moto riding, so I'll still give it a shot just to see how it looks. I'm gonna try a little bit of everything. Try to get really what I would like the settings at best. All right, so this is 4K, 30 frames per second. It's color normal. And my biggest change is the ISO, 100-200. And then the next setting I'm going to try it. We're going to have it at. I think I'm going to try 100-3200 and see which one looks better. They're both set to auto. All right, let's stop and switch that over. Taking my gloves off to switch the setting is going to be an issue. I have to figure out what works best doing that. All right, let's pull in. Make that change to the ISO. I got the ISO moved over to 3200, and I had to readjust my, let's see, the chin mount. One of my pieces to the chin mount wasn't quite tight, so my camera was, when I went to take it off, it just moved a little bit, so it took me a minute there. Alright, face mask back down. Alright, it's a little bit sunnier right now, and the ISO is moved up all the way up to 3200, so might be overexposed. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta get these gloves broke in. Wow, makes a huge difference to have gloves on. Without them broke in, I feel like I'm just not very nimble on the throttle. Like the throttle, my sensitivity is down a little bit. But they're protective. I'm gonna be wearing some protective gear, whether I'm out screwing around or if I'm commuting to work. Commuting to work, I'm gonna be wearing a lot more protective wear for sure. What do you guys do? Do you guys wear your protective gear when you're headed to the grocery store a mile away, or do you just kind of wear some jeans and a jacket, or what do you guys do? Do you guys wear your motorcycle gear full on no matter where you're going? It'll be interesting to find out. This morning I was at 49 subscribers. I am having a blast making these videos, I've got more people than I thought I would ever want to see my videos, so I'm having fun with it. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'm not the most entertaining person in the world, but you know, I like to I like to fun around a little bit too. But yeah, 49 subscribers. Maybe I'll get my 50th today. You never know. 49 subscribers in about a month, and 2 months. 2 months. I think I shot my first video when I was over in Vietnam on vacation, and just started posting and just decided I wanted to do it. My wife's always said, "You should do that. You should do it." And I'm like, well, I don't have anything that I want to film, but now with this Vespa, I got something I want to film, so I'm really enjoying it. When I was looking at Vespas, I was trying to decide whether I was going to go with a 300 GTS Supersport or whether I was going to go with a 150. And the 150s, I think they say they do about 55 miles an hour or so. And I've got some highways that I need to commute on that are a little bit faster than that, so it's gonna be a big getting used to wearing gear. These aren't true summer gloves, but they're not winter gloves either. They're not waterproof, they're not super warm, but they're not breathing worth a darn right now either. We'll see how they work. They weren't too terribly expensive for ruckas anyway. And I decided to give them a shot. Alright, let's flip a little U-turn here. I gotta get some practice in on going slow and doing little turns here to try to pass my test. I'm gonna go take the written test maybe tomorrow, and then I'll take the driving test shortly after that, so days away probably, maybe early next week. Depends on when they do it. They probably have a kind of a strict schedule if I know the DMV in these parts. They like to do it their way. They just do it whatever's easiest for them. All right. See me? Yeah, they see me. There's the speed limit here, 35 miles an hour. Into a wind. How's that mic sound? And can you hear the bike on the when I add it back in with the second microphone? That's going to be a telling tale. Into a pretty good wind, man. It's got to be a 20-25 mile an hour wind we're driving into. At 40 mile an hour, that's a 65 mile an hour wind. It's hard to believe that you can hear a microphone at all driving into this kind of wind on a motorcycle. I guess I can't really call this my motorcycle. How about my scooter? Driving into a 65 mile an hour headwind. I don't know, is that how it counts? Going 40 into a 25 mile an hour wind. All I know is in my Glamster here, I can hear some wind. We got traffic circles like they're going out of style in this neighborhood. About time to go get the daughter from high school here. I should just go pick her up on my scooter this afternoon. Now she's gonna catch the bus home, so. All right, I enjoyed my ride. Go home and analyze. Ooh, I got a little bug there. Hit me right in the neck. The right side of my neck. I don't know if the camera could see it coming in or not. Wasn't very big. It hurt a little bit. It stung. It's my first bug that hit me on the skin. I've had them hit my helmet, but not my skin. I don't know what they put in on this pond here. They put this that rock in there. I saw someone fishing off of it the other day, but it's not level to fish off of. I don't know what that would even be for. It's not for drainage or anything. That guy was checking out the scooter there. Did you see that? I don't blame him. It's good looking, dude. It's easy to look at. When I got the scooter, I was really trying hard to decide between the white one here that I ended up with, the bright orange, which is absolutely gorgeous, and the matte black. Really had a tough choice between those three. They had only one of the three colors in stock, which was this white one, and I went with it because I liked it. I probably liked it first or second best. And every time I see the orange one, I kind of second guess myself a little bit. Every time I see somebody's video, got Orange Rider on YouTube. He's got an orange scooter that just like mine, but orange. Dang, it looks good. And let's see, there's another famous one that has an orange one that just makes me jealous. Oh, it was Robot on Scooter West. Motor West. I think it's Motor West YouTube, but that makes me jealous. And I think he sold his orange one. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna analyze some video here and see what we got. Thanks for tuning in today.
Okay, for today's experiment with ISO, I think the 100 to 200 ISO was much less detailed and as good a footage as the 100 to 3200 ISO. I think that just it really brought out a lot of the really good color, and I'm sure it has a lot to do with today's partly cloudy. As far as the two mics, I think my experiment failed. I was not able to hear the bike any more any more clearly than I could without the second mic. So it's going to take a little more experimenting there, but I really appreciate everybody watching the video, and leave a like, a sub, and hit the bell for notifications. All right, guys, I'll catch you again real soon with another video. Thanks, guys.